Hey guys, Sidekick here. Welcome back to We Are Racing. Tonight we have two new cars joining us, Blue Star and Big Red. Good luck to everyone. Kick back and enjoy the show. Let's go.
Captain's log, start date 9/01/23. It would seem as being a current champion puts nothing but a target on your back, as our current champion Jolly Rogers has been eliminated now. Now the quest begins. We must find out who will be this season's champion. As we head up to the Cometel Raceway, let the search begin. Starting us off in our first heat of the night is the number 2 ranked car in points, Golden Snitch, driving for Toxic Rock Diecastracing in the 2021 Lotus, weighing in at 40.72 grams. Up next, ranked 4th in the point standings, is Footloose. It'll be Mo Howard Jr. in the 1997 Firebird, weighing in at 35.78 grams. He had a heck of a wreck last week. This is our 6th place car, Tornado, driven by Chris Holyfield in the 2014 Velotica, weighing in at 36.46 grams. And the new car joining us this week is Big Red in the 1990 Volkswagen, weighing in at 31.92 grams. Let's head up to the top of the Cometel Raceway and get this thing started, folks. Kicking us off tonight, up front we're going to have Goldie Snitch on the inside, Footloose on the out. In the back row we'll have Tornado on the inside, Big Red on the out. We are racing. It is Goldie out to a bit of a lead, followed up there by Footloose right on her butt. And we lost, oh, nope, there comes Tornado, but we did lose Big Red back there somewhere. Coming down here to that final stretch. Tornado. Down to that Widowmaker run we do go. It's going to be, oh, look at that pass. It's going to be Footloose, Golden, and then Tornado. Big Red is known for his love of hamburgers, but this time he decided to pull over to the side there and grab himself a little crispy corner KFC. We're only one race in, and it looks like Footloose is dialed in, folks, here as we check this out from the UFO cam. Oh, right there you got Tornado gets sideways, and that's what ended up holding up Big Red back there at that crispy corner. As we watch him come down here, you'll see a Tornado slowly move down here, but it's the action down and Widowmaker run that really grabs your attention here, folks. Look at this. Goes to the outside, does Goldie, and Footloose takes that inside lane and just rams right up past him. What a great pass right there on that final stretch. Footloose took lap 1 in dramatic fashion, folks. We move on to lap number 2 here. Let's see what happens. He's in that pole position, and he's got the lead there, folks. So this time it's Golden putting in a block on Big Red. Is that going to hold up Big Red? It looks like it does again. Oh boy. And down here to that final stretch we go, folks. Here we are. It is going to be Footloose, Tornado, and Golden. I guess when you're Big Red, 1 bucket of KFC will not do. Footloose took the first 2 laps, but he's not in a favorable position here to make it 3 in a row. But we'll see what happens here, folks. We are racing. Here's Tornado out to a nice little bit of a lead. Coming down there into that. Oh, Killer Straight. He forgot to turn coming out of Killer Straight. Looky there. You got Footloose does move into first place. What a now he's banging and banging all over the place. It is going to be Footloose, Golden, Big Red. Oh, we've got to check this out on the old UFO cam here, folks. This was fun. Check out Tornado here. I'm not sure what he did here. He was on the outside, comes in the inside, and just drives right off. Looky there. Look at Footloose take over second and take over first in dramatic fashion. Now, how did he not lose it down here as Goldie moves into second place? But Footloose was binging and banging. Can Footloose make it a complete sweep here in our first round of races, folks? He's not in a great position for it. He might be able to do it. We'll see what happens here as it is Big Red out to middle lead. No. Goldie takes over that lead. No, looky there. Big Red's putting in a block on everybody being all big and bad. Oh, looky there. It is Footloose that does take over first place. He may go for the clean sweep and have a shot in the bonus round. Unthinkable, folks. Let's check out the old UFO cam here, folks, as we're going to see how Footloose managed to come all the way in there to first place. Right here on that Killer Straight, looky there, Big Red puts in a block on everybody all the way down into Armageddon corner, where he finally gets spun around backwards, getting pushed there by Footloose, which allows Footloose to take over first place, and nobody's going to catch him, folks, as we're going to come down here into that Widowmaker run, and we're going to check this out, and we're going to see that it was Footloose, and then Golden, and look at Tornado takes over third place, and then Big Red, we're going to give him a point as he barely gets that back tire across the finish line. It is Footloose going to perfect 4-0 in round 1. What can he do in the bonus round, folks? Could he be the first car ever to dig a clean sweep all the way through and score 40 points? I doubt it. That's going to be such a hard one to take on, as it is going to be Golden joining him in the bonus rounds. Starting us off in our second heat of the night is Gypsy from Zelda Diecast Racing in the 2015 Ford GT, weighing in at 38.45 grams. And here we have the new car, our second new car of the night. Joining us is going to be Blue Star, racing for Griffin Soul Diecast Racing in the 1984 Audi, weighing in at 36.39 grams. Here we have Happy Chappy, our first place car in the point standings. It is a 1988 GT Racer, weighing in at 51.59 grams, being driven by Chris Hood. Our last car in tonight is third place in our point standings is Disturbia in the 2018 Dodge Challenger, weighing in at 39.77 grams, driven by Craigster Sr. from Hot Nuts Diecast Racing. Starting us off in our second heat of the night, up front we have Gypsy on the inside, Blue Star on the out. In the back row we have Happy Chappy on the inside, Disturbia on the out. We are racing. It is Gypsy out a bit of a lead. And look at Happy trying to move in there. By Blue Star, who's really sloppy all over the place there. Coming down here with that slingshot. Oh, here comes Happy trying to make a move, coming down here to the end with a big lead. This is Gypsy. Passed by Happy, followed up by Blue Star, and then Disturbia. I love it when we have a good replay to show, and we have one here from the UFO cam, as it was Gypsy jumping out to that lead. And you got Blue putting in a block right there on Happy. And he gets a little sideways, but he gets it corrected nicely. Look at this nice lead here by Gypsy. But the real action's right there. Look at Happy trying to get around Blue. Blue puts in a bit of a block, able to hold him off until you get down here to the end, and he just overtakes him right before the finish line in an excellent pass. It was Gypsy that took lap number 1. Can't you repeat what Footloose did and win all 4? We shall find out. She's got a tough row to hoe here, folks, as it is Happy out front. And Happy's a fast car. Look at that speed there, folks, coming down there to that drifter straight. Holy cow, she's got a huge lead here, folks, as it is going to be Happy, followed up by Blue, Gypsy, and then Disturbia. It was Happy that blew out the competition in that last race. Let's see what happens here as we go back up to the top, and we are off and racing as Happy is out front again. And Gypsy's trying to move into second place, but looks like Disturbia's going to hold him off as Gypsy gets a little sideways there. Look at that huge lead again by Happy, folks. Coming down here into that final stretch. Here we go, folks. It is going to be Happy, Disturbia, Gypsy, and that by Blue. The name Armageddon Corner held true, as it was the end of times there for Blue Star. I'm going to go out on a limb here and say it is going to be Happy and Gypsy moving on to the bonus rounds this week, as it's going to be between Blue Star and Disturbia as to which one's staying and which one's going. Disturbia with a slight lead out of the gate. And no, Gypsy takes over first place, and we get Happy moving into first place. And all of a sudden, Disturbia is now falling all the way back to last place. It's not looking good for Disturbia. She gets spun around, and she is out of here, folks. Coming down here to the end, it is going to be Gypsy, Happy, Blue Star. It is going to be Happy and Gypsy moving on to the bonus rounds this week to take on Golden and Footloose. Footloose was undefeated in his first 4 races tonight. Let's see if he can continue that, as Blue Star will be back next week and Disturbia has now been eliminated. So let's get ready to head back up to the top for some bonus racing action. We are just about a week off from starting Custom Carnage 2 with time trials, as you look at our Season 1 champion, Boondocks from MQH Racing, and our first member of our Hall of Fame. To start off our bonus racing action tonight, we're going to have Footloose up front on the inside, Happy on the out. In the back row, we have Gypsy on the inside, Golden Snitch on the out. We are bonus racing, as it is Footloose out to that lead right there, being followed up by Happy. Looky here, folks. Footloose is out to a nice little bit of a lead here. Can he hold it, making 5 wins in a row as we come down here to the end, folks? It's looking good for him. Oh, not looking good. Ouch! Footloose, Happy, Gypsy, Golden. 2 weeks in a row, Footloose has been involved in some of the worst wrecks we've seen here at the Comitel Raceway. Check this one out. Bam, he gets slammed up against that finish line timer, just crunching him in. And then look at that, he gets just flying through the air. Coming up, and he lands, and then watch this, one more good hit. He is taking a beating out there on the track for 2 weeks in a row. Hope he's going to be all right. I'm going to go out on the limb here, folks, and say that Footloose will not win 6 in a row, as he's got to be shaken up after that last wreck. And we are off and racing. It is Happy out front, followed up by Gypsy coming down here now into that drifter straight. All 4 cars are still lined up nicely. Oh no, there's Footloose. He rolls it over. I told you folks he wasn't going to be able to do it. As he comes down here to the end, Gypsy Golden. Everyone picking up some bonus points here so far tonight. That's a good thing, folks. As we are ready for lap number 3, we are off and racing. It is Golden not to a bit of a lead. Oh, Golden sideways here. He's putting a block and just slowing everybody down. Well, never mind. He's now been thrown off the track. He is out of here, folks. Coming down here into that Widowmaker run. Here it is. It's going to be Gypsy. Happy Footloose. Here we go, folks. Final race of the night. And this Golden needs to get some bonus points here. He's been struggling just a little bit as he is off to a lead here, but he's really in a battle there with Footloose. Look at Footloose really trying to get around him there, folks. Look at this. He is right on his tail. Look at that. I thought he was going to nudge him off the track. Coming down here to the end, it is going to be Golden Footloose, Happy Gypsy. All 4 cars picking up some nice bonus points here tonight. Happy with 13, Gypsy with 11, Footloose with 10, and Golden with 8. Now it's time to find out who tonight's big winner is, and it is Footloose. Surprise! Actually, it was a lot closer than what you might think, folks, as it was Footloose as our big winner tonight. But let's check out those points and see how it played out. As Footloose was 30, and Happy Chappy's right there with him at 29, followed up by Gypsy with 25. Golden Snitch with 19, Blue Star with 7, Tornado with 7, and Disturbia with 5, and Big Red with 3, as they have both been eliminated, folks. Let's check out the season points. Alright, it is Happy, Footloose, Golden, Gypsy, Disturbia, Tornado, Cupcake, and Blue Star. Rounds out our top 8, folks. That'll be moving on to the championship. But we still got 8 races left to go, folks, as we are only 2 races into this season. And do not forget, we got Custom Carnage 2 coming up here very shortly. Thank you all for joining us this week, and thank you all you see here on the screen, folks. Without each and every one of you watching and each and one of them making this channel possible, this channel would be nothing. And I enjoy it, so it is definitely something. Anyway, folks, until next time, happy racing, and so glad you joined us.